What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Shane and this is The Shane Show. Alright guys, in today's video, well, car won't start, so yeah, let's go into that. Go ahead and get into the car, turn it to on, and hear the fuel pump. And we'll go ahead and try to start it, and it won't start. So, see what it does? That's how you know that you have a cam angle sensor problem right there, because it'll go ahead and start to fire up, and once it starts to get going, basically ignition timing is off and it won't fire. And the second that I mess with the ECU and set the settings, ignition map, after I messed with these ignition map settings and I set these to either retard or advance it to try and guess what the engine's at, then the car will fire. So, ignition timing issue. So, it's a common problem with these cars. Alright guys, so quick update with the R33. So about a year ago, went ahead and ripped it apart. We went ahead and redid the head and all that stuff, and then long story short, we ended up getting it retuned. And when it got it retuned, it's having some boost creep issues and stuff like that. But one thing that it started doing recently is I'll go ahead and start it up, I'll drive it, and then I'll take it home, go ahead and start it back up, and it won't fire. So one things that we did recently was just replaced all of these coil packs with smart coil packs. So on the RB25DET, it usually comes with an igniter switch back here. Those igniter switches go bad, so went ahead and through wiring specialties ordered these coil packs, comes with the kit and all that. It looks real nice and clean, and then plugs into your factory harness back there. And so all that happened, clean the injectors, all that, because the car was sitting for a long time. But something else is this cam angle sensor right here actually goes bad. And when I looked it up, about every 90,000 kilometers, this cam angle sensor goes bad. So the factory RB motors, as you can see down here, this timing mark, you want to have it at 15 degrees on ignition timing. And one of the things that's happening is after I get the timing set on 15 degrees, the cam angle sensor is moving in here, throwing off the ignition timing. So by the time I get it home and I'm ready to start it up for the next day, it won't start. So after I do that, then I got to come inside the car. So guys, luckily I have an aftermarket ECU, because one of the things that I got to do on this Apex I Power FC Commander on the hand controller is go into the settings section and then go into my ignition map. Now as you can see on there's a little bit of glare. So on my ignition map right there, you can see it's 15 degrees timing in the top 4 spots for the map right there. So that's your ignition timing. And so what's happening is I'll set the timing at 15 degrees on the crank pulley with the timing light, get all that situated, shut the car off, go to start it back up, and it won't fire. So but then basically I have to go in here with the ignition timing and guess what degrees it's now at, so that way it'll read properly, so that'll fire up. Super annoying. So I've got it basically narrowed down to my cam angle sensor. Now there are a couple of different companies out there that make an aftermarket cam angle sensor that just gets rid of this altogether, because guys, they don't make these anymore. Car's 25 years old. They don't make OEM replacement cam angle sensors anymore. If they do, please put a comment down below and let me know. But as far as I could find, there are no new OEM Nissan cam angle sensors. Plus, it's just probably going to go bad in the future anyway. So instead of getting a used one, I don't know how many kilometers are on it and all of that, so it's probably going to end up going bad. But anyways, basically, they make a kit, and I'll show you guys. They make a kit that you can just wire it right up to your factory harness for the cam angle sensor or crank angle sensor. And basically, all this is removed, and it's like a flat piece in there. It comes with a disc and all of that to replace this. Now, I can't just go ahead and order that because I have an Apex IFC Commander. Now, the Apex IFC Commander won't read off of this, because you got to set your timing to read 24:1 on a disc, and so can't do that with the FC Commander, which is awesome. So leads me into my next thing is I'm gonna have to get a new ECU. So because I have to get a new ECU, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the FC Commander. I'm gonna go with an AEM Series 2, but I don't have any other gauges in here. The car did end up having a boost gauge, which was here, but we did end up removing that because we have the FC Commander, so I didn't see a need for it. And I wanted something different because everyone has the 8-pillar gauges. So long story short, because I'm getting rid of the FC Commander, I'm not gonna have any gauges anywhere. And so AEM actually makes a 7-inch digital display that you can put in your dash, or most people mount them here and all that. So I'm gonna have to get a new ECU, gonna get the digital dash display, and that dash display is basically gonna cover all of this here. So I'm not gonna be able to have a radio or my AC and my heater control. Now I don't really care about this. Car doesn't have AC anyway, and heater, I live in Phoenix, so I don't really need a heater. What I have to do is, the car never came with an ashtray cover. So guys, I found this really awesome radio. It's actually for boats and stuff like that, that'll fit right here. So I'm gonna end up putting the radio in here. I might have to modify this a little bit, but it's all Bluetooth and radio and all that stuff. So I'm gonna get rid of all of this, put the radio down here. I'm gonna end up putting the dash display in here. It's super cool, and I wanna show you guys that real quick, what it looks like, and should be on order here pretty soon, as well as the new ECU. So, and not to be forgotten, have to get the new cam angle sensor. So all because I have to get a new cam angle sensor, I have to get a new ECU, and then I want to be able to display the gauges, and to do that correctly, I don't want to just make it look like crap. So then I'm gonna have to end up replacing the radio and have that moved. So car life, right? It's car life. So I'm going to be getting a new Series 2 AEM ECU, and it has all the awesome stuff for it, you guys. All these different features, and yep. So getting the new AEM Series 2. Also, this is really cool. If you guys get a chance, go check out these carbon digital dash displays that they have. CD7 is the one I'm going to be getting, and this is so cool. It has all the buttons right here on the sides. You got your LEDs lighting up top. So it is completely cool. So I'm gonna pick one of those up. And then also I still have the MAF on there, so I'm gonna get rid of the MAF, and I'm gonna go ahead and get a manifold air pressure sensor, so that way I can get rid of it. Just looks cleaner, and on top of that I'll be able to measure, because we're gonna try and push around 650, 700 horsepower. So I'll go ahead and get that in there, and then all the cables and everything that come with this dash display. And so measured it out. It's gonna look really awesome, so stay tuned with that. And yeah, it's just frustrating. That's what part of car life is. That's what part of owning a car is all about, is sometimes issues and then just compile into other ones. And because I have an old ECU that came with the car when I got it, now I'm gonna have to go ahead and upgrade ECU, which I've been wanting to do anyway, because the Power FC, it is a Apex High, right? Good company. Power FC is a good ECU to have, but it's so outdated. Pretty sure this ECU's probably been in the car for over 17, 18 years. So that's what happened. So we'll go ahead, get the new stuff in there, upgrade it, and go from there. So when I get those parts in, I'll make sure that I upload the video of the install and all that. It's gonna be, I'm so excited. It's gonna look super clean in there and still keep the OEM cluster. So all right guys, so stay tuned, more to come. Next video, make sure check out video over here, make sure you hit the thumbs up, just like that. Shane Shows out. Peace.